Good morning.
Hello.
Day 96. We are leaving Hog Pen Camp and don't know where we're heading. We're just walking. We won't know until we get there.
Blue skies, finally.
At least 15.
Yeah, minimum 15.
Yeah.
So yesterday was 17.2.
Ain't a cloud in the sky today.
We're going to hope the terrain is nice to us, maybe push a little more. And that's it. Yeah, blue skies today. The weather's nice right now. It's not supposed to be too hot, but you just don't know because, look, we got poured on yesterday for a good 15 minutes.
Yep.
Just enough to make us wet and had to wait till this morning, really, for everything to dry with the sun. It was a little chilly last night. I think from the wind, very windy.
Yeah, it was really windy.
But it was nice sleeping, though. It wasn't sweaty. But no humidity right now, so but that sun is blaring. But yeah, I think we're just gonna walk today and see how we feel.
See how we do.
Nothing too crazy today in elevation, just up and down, so maybe it'll be a nice day. All right, on to trail we go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. You want to say goodbye, Tank, or no?
Tank.
All right, well, it's shady for sure, and the creek is not that full, but we do have a flow that we can get water from. Check out this big rock behind me. Big boulder rock. So we're going to sit here and have some lunch and get some water and then move on. Well, I did it again. I've just been walking and haven't taken out the camera, but not much to see. The trail has looked basically like this so far, minus when we started off. We were in tall grass and a meadow. The temps aren't extremely humid, but it is warm if the wind stops blowing, so it's a nice day as long as the wind keeps up and we're in shade. We stopped for a little break about 3 miles in, had a little snack, and now we're gonna head a mile down. There's a river down there, and then hopefully I can fill up on some water and find a cool area by the river to sit and eat lunch. So, but not much to see. This is trail for the day so far. Okay, you get down this rock here. You can put you back on when we get down to lunch. Hello again. We are in a very sunny field right now. Out of the tree line. There's a pretty view up there. Let's see if I can get that without stepping into the high ticky grass. There you go. Nice mountain view. How pretty. Very pretty. All right, so we're gonna walk this high grass for a little bit until we dip back into the wood line. But we had stopped for water a little bit ago. It was our last water fill up for the next 6 miles until we get up to the shelter. So we're gonna go up to the shelter and then probably go down to the river, but I think we're gonna scratch that and just stay up at the shelter tonight and then do the 4-mile hike downhill in the morning. But we'll see what time we get to the shelter. Cooking dinner at the shelter and then heading down is also an option, but we don't want to get down to the river too late and pitch our tents, so it might be better to do it in the morning. We'll see. Trail hasn't really been difficult. It's been more hot on and off, and we've just been taking more breaks, just enjoying the weather today more. It's been a nice breeze where we stop, so it's just been nice to sit and actually enjoy the trail and the breeze before the temps get really steamy again. Just enjoying the outdoors. But, all right, well, I'm gonna put the phone down so I can pick up my pace and catch up, because whenever I record, I slow down. All right. All right, so this section of the trail, we are climbing up to Spy Rock. It's supposed to be a nice view. We started all the way down there at the road. Can't see it down there, but it's 0.5 to the top, but it's steep. But we'll see. They said nice views. We'll check it out when we get up there, because we have to go this way regardless, because it's the trail. Goodbye. All right, so apparently there is a blue blaze to go over to the overlook, and we're not blue blazing today, so we're staying on trail. So we'll see. Maybe there's another view at the top of the mountain. We're not at the tippy top yet, so we'll see. All right. Well, there was no view at all. There's just too many leaves on the trees. It blocks everything. It's pretty thick in here. But anywho, so we are doing about a half mile down, and then we got to go up again. So I think there's another viewpoint marked in about 2 miles, so we'll see if we get a view there. All right, so we have a clearing in the trees on this ledge of rocks right here. And thank you for putting logs so we don't fall forward downhill. That is very steep. It doesn't look like it, but it is. And we have a view in this little clearing right here. I'll show you. Let me get on the other side of the rock. Slanted rocks. Nope, that's it. View's gone. And we have to go down the ledge of rocks. Little slanted. So we are about 1.5 miles away from shelter, and we're coming out of Cache Hollow, and we have to climb up and over this mountain for about 0.8 up and down before we climb up the next one to get to pre-shelter, where we'll be sleeping tonight. So I figured I'd show you the climb. Yes, you hear my breathing because I'm holding a phone and climbing some very tall, steep rock steps. So figured I'd show you some of the rock and the steps that we're climbing up and over right now. And it's the end of the day. It's about 6:30, so it's tiring, but it's okay. We definitely lost some breeze on the way. Don't know what happened. May back off a little bit. We lost breeze. It's definitely more humid out. Not as cool as it was all day, but yeah. So you can see the steps there, how it drops, and we're going up. So by far, today was an easier day, but is it ever easy out here? I'm not sure it is, because every mountain is different terrain, so you just never know what to expect. Every day is different. All right, I will put this back on in a little bit. All right, so we have 0.9 to go. We are entering the Priest Wilderness, and we have to walk this all the way uphill to get to the Priest shelter. So, last 0.9 of the day, and then to the shelter, get our water, get our beds made, eat dinner, hang our food bags, and yeah, go to bed. That's the plan, but I'll turn this back on as we walk up to the shelter, and we'll say goodnight then. Goodbye. Good morning.
Hello.
Day 97. We're at the pre-shelter.
We confessed. Nothing.
We confess nothing into the journal. There's a journal here, and you're supposed to say all your sins, and we don't have any sins.
Confess your sins.
Because we don't curse. We don't say things like
No.
that, ever.
No. And
Especially
our cat
on
holes are
trail.
always 6 inch deep.
Yeah, we hang our bear bags properly.
That's right.
We don't do any sins out here.
That's right.
Except,
We have no sins.
nope, we just hike.
We confess nothing.
Nope. Nothing. We do nothing wrong. We are perfect fucking angels. Oh, shit. Is that a confession? Twice. Anywho, yeah. No plans. Just getting a move. We said we were going to leave early, but it's not early. It's 9 o'clock like our usual time. We can't get out of here any earlier than 9. Kudos to the Privy. The Privy at pre-shelter.
Awesome.
I'm holding up my phone and they're attacking me. See?
Just a bee.
It's just a bee until it stings me. They're all over the place. We have to go. The bees are getting bad. They're coming out. It's time to move. So, day 97, say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Put the camera on later. Goodbye. We're going down to the river. That's where you'll see us, at the river. I need to wash
pretty
up.
river.
We didn't make it to the river
Gotta wash
last
our
night. We're going to the river tonight. Goodbye. All right, so we're heading down from pre-shelter. It's a 4.5 mile down. We're probably about 1.5 miles into it. I don't think any more than that. I don't know. I'm not looking at the map, but not many views, but there's some cool rocks. Where we do get a little bit of a clearing. It's kind of hazy out there today, so we're not getting many views, but the trees are fully bloomed with leaves, so not much to really see out there. Camera really doesn't pick it up because you see it's just hazy, but there's some farmlands down there, and the cool rocks are cool. We've been going up and down over rocks for a little bit of ways, and then it flattens and gets nice. It's already hot and humid and buggy, and it's a long down, and even down you sweat. So oops. All right, made it through. I couldn't see what I was going through, but sometimes you need tiny feet to get through the rock. But anyway, so yeah, up and over some rock and just making our way down to the creek where we can freshen up. All right, I had to stop and pull out my camera because it looks like we have a view up ahead of us, that we actually have a clearing that I might be able to show you. So walk with me that way and we'll see what we got. Let's see. Yep, it looks like we have a view. Let's see what we got here. Oops. We have a view. It's very sunny. It's like baking like a lizard. Oh, that looks refreshing, the lakes down there. Look.
Or maybe not. Yeah, you may be it now.
I think I know who they are. I don't know if I'll catch them there.
Very pretty. We're about 1.5 away from Ty Creek. And we have some beautiful water flowing alongside of us. Great water source here, but we're gonna fill up at the creek before we go up to the top of the next mountain. But very pretty. Very pretty. Fresh and cold water. But we're gonna wait the 1.5 miles. Oop, burrow downs and rocks. So I think I'll put my phone away now so I can hop over that. All right, so we are at Ty River and we are walking over the shaky suspension bridge. It is shaky. Hey.
What are you doing? What you doing?
So
Orange? That's nice. We'll see you with the beer. Maybe.
hey.
I don't know. We're thinking about it.
Brewery.
So The river is pretty. We're gonna come down over here and find a place to sit and cool off for a little bit somewhere and have a snack before we head up 6 miles up a mountain. So we shall see. Go down to the water and chill out. Cool off a bit. Get some sweat off us. Yes, we swim in the same water we drink. It's awful. Thank God for filters. Swimming in the same water that we drink. All right, put our packs down. Goodbye. All right, so quick scoop. We are down at Devil's Backbone Brewery. They have camping here free to all hikers. It's like a little tent city area in their campground that they give just to the AT hikers to use. Over there, hot showers, just got out. Hot showers with hand soap. With hand soap on our dishcloths to use as soap. But yeah, it felt really good to get the bug spray and the salt off, and you can see it says Tent City AT. So we are all here, and we got some really nice pitching going on our tents. Let me show you. Stacy set up, Tank set up, Gina's set up. I used my bear hanging rope and made a clothesline to air out some of my crap because it's stinky or wet. And yeah, so now we're gonna go walk over to the brewery and grab some dinner and yeah, see what's over on the other side. We have to go walk that way behind me through the tree lines. We have to walk to go get dinner. So we're gonna go check it out. So we will see you in a little bit. Everybody happy? You happy you showered?
Yes.
It was really hot and muggy today.
Yeah,
it was
it's
very
gross.
hot and muggy today, so we're all happy we're showered. Tank,
Just rinsing off with the water.
Tank's not showered yet, but I think he's happy he's gonna eat food. And he's sitting. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, so we're walking over to the brewery, to a restaurant to get some food. It's kind of really cute. Look at this pathway coming in from the campgrounds. Look at that. And it's all lit up with solar lights. So the greenhouses are over here. There's a big house behind the trees there. I'll show you later. But it's a big piece of property. I think they have over 100 acres, it says. Kind of cool place. They set a band on the weekends, so I'm sure there'll be music. So, but the main thing is over there under that pavilion looks like there's food. That's where we're heading to. Food, food, food. Gina wants food. Look at the mountains. Isn't that so pretty? It wasn't pretty at 100 degrees today.
No.
The band's setting up, ready to play. So, gonna go find us some food. Oh, they might do like weddings
they
and
do
all
weddings.
here.
Yeah.
That's what the big older that building is for? Probably.
They do events and weddings and stuff.
Yeah.
Christmas parties and shit.
That is their reception building.
Ooh, people throwing bags.
All right, it's your typical brewery. So I'm just gonna find me something to eat. There's the map. There's the map. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a river or a lake that wraps here. Or they were just out here hanging out in their bathing suits, drinking beer and tanning. I mean, I'm sure that's... No, there's canoes right there. Is it the river down? Is there a river down there? I don't know.
It's cool though.
We'll have to go take a walk and look. But anyway, that is the shady something. I like pool tables. The shady, as I said, spirits, the liquor.
Fine spirits and cigars.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Wow, it's hot. Goodbye. The bar and grill is there. All right, goodbye.
You're not listening.
Hi.
Hello.
So, we're full. We ate a lot.
Oh God.
We ate a lot. We need to go for a hike.
We are regretting choices.
It's too freaking hot out here, and we ate too much food, and now we feel so stuffed and bloated, so we had to get out of the sun and walk back over to our tents for a little bit, and then possibly walk back over there in a little bit.
Maybe. When the sun goes down a little.
Yeah. I'm surprised, though, there's no camping store here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, there's no supplies or anything, but it's okay. We have tons of food and stuff, so
Yeah, we're fine with food.
if we get hungry, we could always go back over there and eat something, but
I couldn't even think about eating right now.
we're going to go walk back over there in a little bit. Everybody's over there hanging out. There's about 1, 2, 3,
10 others.
maybe 10 other hikers here right now. And the campground itself is full, so, of regular campers. But we definitely ate too much. It was silly. It was good.
It's really good. Their beer's really good.
Yeah, the Orange Crush was really good, but it probably made me really sleepy in this heat.
Yeah.
It's still like 70-something degrees, which I know everybody on the East Coast is dealing with the heat and going to deal with the heat till, they said Tuesday night from here
Christmas.
all the way up to Maine. We're in a heat stroke right now,
Deal with the heat
a
till
heat
Christmas.
wave. But yeah, as far as videos go, no. The last time I posted was when we left town. There's
Had
been no
signal in 3 days.
Yeah, we haven't been anywhere with signal. We're here, and there is Wi-Fi, but we're not connected to it because we all have good bars. But I'm not going to be posting anything from here neither. So it will go into flows where it's a couple of days before I can post. But we are still on trail. We're out here.
Yep.
I'm just not going to spend my rest moments not being able to watch my phone, staring at nothing.
Right.
So it's going to have to wait until we are on good Wi-Fi that I can upload quicker. But yeah, this is what we're doing.
Yep.
We're waiting for the sun to set. It's supposed to be in the 60s tonight. So every now and then we get this really nice breeze, and then it just disappears.
Yeah.
Just disappears. It goes away. It doesn't come back.
Digesting dinner and
Poof, gone.
Yeah. It was so breezy when we got
yeah,
here.
it was so nice.
I don't know what happened.
This
But-
campground is so like for like RV sites and like tent camping like we used to when I was a kid. Like this place is really cool.
Yeah, you can hear the bands going. The band started. You can hear that from here.
And you can get
It's
to
loud.
the restaurant and the brewery on the other side, just
Hike
by the
trail.
road.
You just
Trail
walk.
through the woods.
You
But-
can get drunk and walk.
Yeah.
Not worry
But
about
us,
crashing.
We don't have to
Yeah.
drive. We can just walk through the woods.
I
but
think the golf carts can drive over there. All
Yeah.
these RVs with the golf carts can drive
those
there.
other people
But
did. Yeah.
all these people are starting to leave their camping areas now and look like the sun is starting to go down. They're going to go party. So I'm sure it gets pretty loud over there.
Yeah.
They have a big Connect 4. They have Jenga,
Bocce.
big Jenga, bocce. They had a couple of, obviously, cornhole.
bags, whatever you want to call
So it's a really nice
Frisbee
brewery.
golf.
Yeah. I'll take video when I walk back. It's getting pretty busy. And everybody has their dogs with them, so
it. Makes me miss
typical
my plop.
brewery. No, Gotti would die out there. It's too hot.
I met a Frenchie named Remington. He was cute.
Mhm.
And then the golden retriever that looked like Bullet when he was a baby. His name was Zeppy, and he was super cute. He looked just like Bullet. And look at that bulldog right there. That old
Too
man.
hot. These dogs don't want to go over to
That
the
old
brewery.
man. Look at him.
There's like a pavilion for like 2 or
So
3
cute.
pavilions for shade, but that's
Yeah.
about it. Everything's like wide open, like to
Yeah.
listen to the band. They have like a grass area, of course, and it's
Nice
just-
chairs.
It's a lot, and there's a birthday party going on that's using up a lot of the pavilion by the barbecue shop. So, but
But
anywho,
it's a really nice place.
Yeah.
I already looked at prices to bring the bus back here. My
that's
RV back here.
that was the
really
lady
nice.
working the camp store. I guess it's closed now.
Is it?
Well, she's driving now.
Yeah.
That's the lady who was working
might
the
be-
camp store.
Working to clean the bathhouse.
Oh yeah, she
One
was
last
over
time.
there. When we walked up earlier, she was over there.
I thought she was
Yeah.
the same lady.
Yep.
But they're all very nice.
Is she giving rides to the gas station?
I know, right?
But anyway, that's what we're doing. We're just
Just
chilling.
hanging out.
Just chilling.
Enjoying our free camp spot.
Yeah,
Which is pretty cool that they provide that.
yeah. We get free camp spots in the wood line all the
Yeah,
time, but you
but-
know.
not with flushing
Not with a
toilets.
bathroom
and,
across the street.
yeah, bathroom right there. And
Oh,
Good food
I
through
think
the
I
trees.
mentioned this morning how nice the privy was.
oh yeah, the privy at the Priest.
Yeah. The shelter around it was not so nice, but the privy was nice.
Yeah, the shelter was.
Last
It was all right. It was
Okay.
old and
last
raggedy.
couple 100 miles has been so swampy and muggy.
Yeah, it's been awful out
Yeah.
there. It's been really, really hot. So, but anyway.
Bugs and gnats.
Yeah,
and
we
all.
can sit here and complain about the heat all day long. I mean, we choose this hike, but it's still too hot to.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's just hot. It's not enjoyable hiking it when it's hot. So, we're going to decide what day we're going to go back on trail. We're not sure if it's going to be tomorrow or not. We're going to discuss everything tonight
Reassess. Get
and
a ride
figure
out
out,
of here.
because we do have to get a ride out of here. It is a 5-mile hike back up the road and
Well,
see what the
And
other
it's
hikers,
up.
what they plan to get, because a lot of them will walk down because it's downhill from the Blue Ridge, but some of them will just hitch.
Call shuttles. There's a list of shuttles that'll. But
Yeah.
it's Sunday, so
Yeah, it's hard to get shuttles in this area. We're not used to it like where we were, and
they were everywhere.
everywhere
Now.
shuttles going through the Smokies to north, basically up to Tennessee, and then we hit Virginia and the shuttles just
Disappeared.
went away. So not many shuttle drivers.
They're
The
out
sections
there
are
just-
too big.
Unless they're out
You
of
have
a
to
hostel.
dig so much to find them.
Yeah.
And then the hostels are so spread apart that it's costing $1 million for them to come get you.
But this is like 100 acres, 5 miles from the Blue Ridge Parkway in the middle of nowhere. There's like a gas station. Otherwise, everything else is farms, wineries, breweries,
Yep.
cider shops. There is
Distillery.
absolutely nothing around here.
So it's pretty awesome.
But we're here and we're safe.
Yep.
And we'll figure it out like we always do. And then
It always works
make
out.
some plans to complete Virginia. And
Get out of here.
yeah, but this is our closing. If we go back over there, then I'll take some pictures, but that's about it. This is our closing video,
Yep.
since we're all sitting together right now.
Tired.
Are you tired? What are you feeling right now?
Like I gotta poop.
Oh, Tank's got to poop, he said. I have to walk. If I can
That
find
was
some coffee,
Yeah.
I might go up to the restaurant and see if I can get a cup of coffee. That'll help me get rid of this food I just ate. If not, I'm going to be pacing 100
Yeah.
acres.
Nice back.
Go find the creek or something and get in some fish water like a dog.
God.
But yeah, we'll figure it out. A lot of people passing by now. Everyone's going over. It must be beer time.
Yeah.
Beer
It's
food.
cooling off.
Cooling off. It's beer time. We probably should have waited to eat too. We probably should have ate some of our snacks and then went over there, but we were hungry.
Yeah.
The pretzel was good. The nachos were good. I had the brat without the bun. That was good.
Yeah, the
And
brat
then
was good. The beer brat was good.
the pickles were good, but I didn't eat my fries.
And the table next to us, their burgers looked really good.
They did. And one of them had a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
That looked really
Yeah,
good.
looks really good.
That skinny chick had the chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Prices, normal restaurant
Normal
prices,
restaurant.
nothing crazy.
12, 14 bucks for
Yeah.
meals.
My bill was like
About the same.
$28. So with a drink, the drink itself was $8. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, nice place.
So not too bad.
Take your
I
kids.
was the responsible one. I didn't drink alcohol.
He didn't drink alcohol because
Well,
they
'cause he
don't have
doesn't like-
Coors Light
they
in
don't
a
have Coors
bottle. It's a freaking brewery. It's all flavored beers and lagers, and
They had a chocolate
he doesn't
stout.
drink
I
liquor,
almost
so you
got-
couldn't get a mixed drink.
A
So
chocolate beer. What the hell is
They
that?
had chocolate stout,
yeah, I don't know. That would have hurt my stomach though.
and I almost got it, but it's pretty hot for that. So
Yeah, I had the Orange Crush. It was vodka.
Nick got me started on those, so I just got their summer lager. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not a big lager drinker neither, so I went with the
it was the closest I could
alcoholic
find.
vodka drink.
I think the lime one probably would have been good too.
Every time I ask for something close to a Budweiser, they try to give me something, and it doesn't taste anything
Anything
like
like
a
it.
Budweiser. So
That's just supposed
Like
to
their
be
pale ale, whatever it might be, and it never tastes like
we'll
it.
just skip
honey
all
wheat.
that.
It's honey wheat.
What's honey wheat?
I don't know.
Not Coors Light.
Not Coors Light.
It's not Coors Light.
But I'm definitely coming back. I have this on the list. I already told Nick. I already warned him that we're coming back. So
Well, we're gonna be overlanding, so I'll be coming back,
coming back.
with one of these overland
Yep.
setups that
Yeah,
I've
I
been
told Nick
wanting
that
to
if
do.
we were bringing the RV
The
back,
last
it would be
beer I
great.
had was that banquet when we cooked steaks that night.
Oh, but that was still Coors.
No, we had it at Applebee's. That thing you called a steak at Applebee's.
No, I didn't. I didn't have beer.
We didn't have beer then.
Oh no, we had steak. never mind. I thought you were talking about steak.
No, he was talking about it.
beer.
Angel's Rest. He had the banquet that somebody left out in
Yeah,
the
the
fridge.
Oh, I didn't have a beer there.
No, I didn't either.
The last beer I had was Bubba's.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had beer at Bubba's
Yeah.
when we went to
In Roanoke.
Roanoke.
Yeah.
That was the last beer I had, was the beer at Bubba's.
I didn't.
Oh, and because I had the painkiller
Oh,
at
yeah,
Cheddar's.
Cheddar's.
So I had the painkiller
I didn't
at
even
Cheddar's.
drink that either. I had Cokes. Or Dr. Pepper.
I didn't. I had I wanted to go to Cheddar's strictly for the painkiller, so.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
We had that free drink at the Mexican place too.
Yeah, the
I
Bahama
did.
Mama or something.
The Cheddar's was after that, though.
Yeah.
I did. I had a drink every day in Roanoke.
We got
I
problems
didn't.
here. You understand?
She needs meetings.
The one person who could barely make the walk back because she drank a drink and she's like, oh, I'm ready to go to bed now. I don't know how you could do this in the heat.
Oh, I don't know.
My body is so like hot and overheated from today.
And all our hiker friends are like 30 years older than we are, and they're all over there still partying. And I'm like,
They're carrying beer on the trail.
yeah, they're carrying beer on the trail and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
no thanks.
And,
It's 100
and
degrees up there,
smoking.
drinking 100-degree beer. No
But they're
thanks.
high.
Smoking.
So they're high. So
Yeah,
they don't know no different.
that's stupid.
I want to be young again and be able to ride a bike that fast.
I know, how cute.
With the cute little eyes
Speedy,
looking at
Miss
us now.
Speedy.
Don't look
Don't
at us,
fall,
you're going to
don't look.
fall.
You're gonna fall.
He turned his head and the whole bike was like, yeah, I'll go that way too. Never mind, we didn't say anything. We're going to kill the kid on the bike.
He almost took a digger right into the
Yeah. There's a lot of overland trucks out
Yeah,
here,
there
though.
are a lot
Pickup
of
trucks
rooftop-
with rooftop tents.
rooftop tents. It's kind of cool.
So it makes me decide if I want to do my truck, if I want to do the expedition, or if I don't know.
Just
I
live
think I
out
want to
of a
do
Jeep.
my truck so I can still haul my Jeep. Unless I can get a conversion van or something.
Yeah, you get a van that
Yeah.
it's on like
We'll
Donkey
see.
Kong.
I might still do the truck anyway, just so I have the truck as my option too all the time.
Yeah.
But I know what rack I want. I know what tent I want. I'm going to continue the YouTube channel when I build my truck up for
Adventures.
overlanding and adventures.
The only one I like that one in Florida we saw.
What, the push button one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I would probably get.
All the USB plugs in and
Hassle-free.
everything,
Oh,
right?
nice.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
badass.
solar and all that.
You
Panels
just
already
hit
on
the
top of
button and
it.
it just, there's like a big suitcase. And just opens
works like
straight
a
up.
Oh,
pop-up.
yeah.
And the tent just pops up. You
cool
don't have
as
to
hell.
crank or pull anything up.
You don't have to, you just leave everything in there and just close it.
Just clamshell it. That's cool.
I have to start with the rack first, though, and I know what rack I want. I just have to get it. I missed the expo this year because I'm on trail, so I didn't get to go to the expo. Otherwise, I probably would have bought the rack for the truck this year. But next year.
Next year.
This year's hiking.
Next year's Trail Magic.
Mm-hmm. Figure it out. I want the bat wing, that I know. Anyway, okay, we're done blabbling.
Daydreaming.
We need to go now. But yeah, we'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Like,
Comment.
You gotta go home, but gotta go.
What? That's the MTV show.
You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta
They say
go.
that on the MTV show for
They
the
say they're closing every
when
night.
they go look at the stars' houses.
you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
All right. Peace out.
Brussels sprout.
Did you
We
say
won't
goodbye?
see you.
But you'll see us eventually when I feel like uploading. Eventually. I know my videos have been awful lately. The trail videos, listen, honestly,
We're
it's
in
really.
we're in a slump.
I'm gonna apologize. It's not even that it's just a slump. It's just there's nothing to see.
Nope.
So
And it makes us in a slump.
It's
Like,
so
terrible.
hot, and I don't think anyone realizes that pulling your phone out, turning it on, trying to hit a record button. It's not that I don't want to show everybody what we're doing.
There's just
It's
nothing.
Half the time my
it
fingers
literally
won't
knocks
even
the
see.
wind
Look,
out
I
of
can't
you.
even-
I mean, you have
I
to
won't even-
realize, yeah. And you have to realize it's literally, I'm not lying when I say the humidity is awful. Virginia does not have these big opens. And now that it's summertime is here, everything's bloomed.
Yep.
So there's no airflow through the trees, even at the top of the mountains. That
You
it's
can't
supposed to
see
be
anything.
The weeds are as tall
Yeah.
as me.
The weeds
They say
are 6-10 feet
10
tall.
degrees cooler, but it's really not any cooler up there because you can't breathe.
And we're not at a super high elevation. Like North Carolina, you're at like 5,000-6,000 feet.
Yeah, we've been at like 3
Here,
or 4.
we're like
the
3.
max.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then down to like 1100s.
Down into the swamps.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely, I am doing my best. It's just that it's very tiring.
And
It's hot,
there's
so it
nothing
takes
to
the wind
see.
out of
There's
you.
nothing
Plus,
there.
trying to hold the phone and move it, you know. I'm trying.
just
I
a bunch
did
of-
better today and yesterday.
A lot of woods walking.
Yeah. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, let me pull out the phone, and then we start talking, and I forget, like I passed that one view because we were talking. I took my pack off to I don't remember what we did. We were coming out of the meadow, and there was that pretty view up there, and I took my pack off to do something up there and totally forgot to take a picture of the view. So I'm doing my best. I mean, like I said, we're not no YouTube pros, and we didn't plan on being no YouTube superstars. We're just doing it so people can see, and I mean, I'll record what I can record, but otherwise,
But we're still here.
we're here.
Somewhere.
Promise, we're here. You want to see my shoes? They're awful. I need new shoes already. Look at that. Look how bad they are. They're all stretched out. And these socks, not a fan. These
What
are
were
those
those, the
farm
feet?
to feet tab socks. I bought them in Lordy, Roanoke,
Yeah.
and they're already so stretched out. Roanoke. And they're already so stretched out, and every piece of dirt and bug and everything else is just falling into my foot between my sock and my ankle. So I am gonna have to find outfitters. We're not going to Waynesboro because Waynesboro doesn't have an outfitter. So I don't know if we're actually gonna go into Waynesboro. We're gonna figure all that out.
We'll
Yeah.
find an outfitter
We're in a planning
somewhere.
stage.
Yeah. We
tomorrow,
need
getting out of
fuel,
here.
which there's like a fish shop now that's carrying fuel in Waynesboro. So we're just gonna figure it all out. But tonight we're not.
Nope.
We can figure it out tomorrow morning.
Tonight we're figuring
That's
out
tomorrow's
coffee.
problem.
Yeah, tonight I'm gonna watch some TV tonight on my phone because I didn't watch it last
what
night.
did Nick used to say at work? Oh, that's day 2 problems.
Yeah.
Today's day 1 problems. That's
We
day
don't have
2
any
problems.
problems now.
That's a tomorrow.
We were
That's a
able to
tomorrow
charge
problem.
everything up, which is great because they have charging.
Yep.
So we were able to charge everything up.
So we don't have today problems.
That's like when
Yeah.
Stacy got her bear thing stuck in the tree the other night. Now, that's tomorrow morning's problem.
Yeah, my bear line got stuck in the
Yeah, that was
stuck in the
it
tree.
was late last night.
It was late.
It was late.
It was late, and I was like, that's tomorrow's problems.
Yeah. We all have our own rock cord, so it's not like a big deal if it
Like,
gets caught.
That's tomorrow's problems.
Yeah, we all have a bear line, so it's not like it's bad. And apparently here we're just sleeping with our food and going for it because I don't see with all these campers, they're gonna go get somebody's beer cooler, not my
First of all,
not my
Our-
smell-proof bear bag.
our bear bags are waterproof, whatever. We have inside, we have smell-proof. And then
They're
our
going
packs,
inside our waterproof, smell-proof packs.
So I don't think we're gonna have too much
and we have
problem.
totally slept with our stuff like that before
We
in
have.
different woods
different
areas.
woods
Not
areas.
on the AT,
Not on
but
the AT.
other areas of
other
camping.
wilderness areas.
The
we have slept
gorge.
with our food. Yes,
And there's
the
tons
gorge.
of bears in the gorge, and we've slept with our food, so we know we smell-proof it properly. So
And we only had the mouse problem because there was an opening when we rolled our bags, and then you fold them. They got in through the fold because our bags weren't
Too much
full.
food in them.
Yeah,
And we knew there was going to be, I mean, the shelter had comments that there was mice issues at that shelter. So when
Yeah.
you tie anything close to a tree and it's not actually hanging off the branch because there's
They
no
just got
limbs
it.
left to hang from,
Yeah.
it's bound to happen, but no big deal.
we fixed it. It's fine.
Yeah.
We oopsied and won't do it again.
But anywho. All right. I'm going to turn this off now.
It's been 18 minutes. Tank's favorite.
Well, then they can say I did video. See? Look, I did video. All right. Have a good night.
Alrighty, y'all. Good night.
Say good night, Tank. Put your face in the camera because right now they
Say
can just
goodnight,
see your
Tank.
arm.
Good night, Tank.